Hi. Oh, man, I get stuck between my two. The problem is I do two shows, and so I start them differently.
No.
And Fangirls, I'm always like, hey, happy Tuesday, or whatever. But this is a different show. Hi, welcome to Old Reader, New Reader.
Hi,
Friend of Fantasy. We are 2 minutes late because we were talking.
We were.
And that happens. Oh, hello, Unstoppable Bar. It's downstairs, but I have that Jenny Frisson poster of that art of Harley Quinn.
That is so pretty.
Yeah, I just got the Jenny Frisson art book in. It is beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh, well, thanks for even just stopping in. That's lovely.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Hi, Chris. Hi, James. Is it Morbin time? I have a wonderful guest who's been here before, Maple, aka Maple's Menagerie. I put her little beacon link thing in the description, so you can check
thanks.
her out. Maple is a longtime friend, fellow cosplayer, fellow board gamer. She is on Twitch on the regular and adorable. She's a VTuber, and I love her. And she is an avid fan of Starfire and Nightwing. There's a few figures in the back.
Shit. There you go.
One day I'll get behind that. I'll move it so your big Starfire's right behind you.
I know. I need you to come up and just help me rearrange my space.
That's what I want.
I know, please.
Hi, Hayden.
Hi,
finally
Hayden.
a time I can catch a stream when I'm not too omnibusy. I thought you were gonna say omnibussy.
Bussy? I didn't too.
Listen, the chat last night in Fangirls Assemble was so good.
Oh, I love it. Love to hear it.
It was lovely. Mark, happy omnibussy. Happy omnibussy, everybody.
Oh my god. I love it.
We're making t-shirts. I think Kristen.
You have to.
She's gonna ask her husband Reed to do art.
My god. Oh no, they failed.
He doesn't like omnibussy. I'll have to watch a little bit of the show from last night to see. He's just not hip, you guys. He's not hip with the kids lingo.
Yeah, you gotta get.
I am. This is where you come for the hip comic book lingo. You're welcome. But not really.
No,
we're just like we don't know.
What's up, fellow teens.
I'm 31. Guys don't like the omnibussy. Oh wow, you know who does like bussy? No. Anyways, this is a serious show. We're going to talk about a comic book. Mm-hmm. So, I know, name of the show, Old Reader, New Reader. Technically, that's not the case in this current video. Sometimes it's not, and that's fine. It does count the fact that I'm an older reader in age and reading comic books longer.
Well, I did read comics growing up, but you are older than me. Oh.
No, kidding. It's fine.
It's fine.
But this is new and our first time both reading it. And this is Jesse's context. I was watching Jesse's live and somebody just couldn't stop swearing omnibussy.
No.
I'm not sorry. Worth it.
Good.
So we chose to read Joshua Williamson's Robin. This came out last year. We read 10 issues, or I guess 9 issues and then the annual.
Yeah.
On DC Universe. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's more following this. I don't know. So sorry if there's like I looked, I only saw volume 1. If there's more
about that.
I will definitely read more past this once I have
issues
access.
Pass. Yes.
Absolutely. So I just was on a whim. I gave Maple 2 options. I was like, hey, the nice house on the lake or Robin. She's like, well, I love Robin. I was like, let's do it. And before I even had the show, Steven messaged me and was like, hey, I want to watch it, but I'm so worried that you're not going to like it. And my heart can't take it. And so I made sure to message him. I was like, I did like it. So you're safe. Yeah, so I guess a quick summary sort of deal. Like not like spoilery summary, although we will get into spoilers later. Sorry, the chat is killing me right now.
The Omni Bros don't like omnibus.
It's so good. It's so good. I promise I'll stop that talk for now. So basically, imagine sort of a Damian Wayne Robin meets with like other like sort of villainous super kids, and not all villainous, meets Mortal Kombat. And that's what you get Joshua Williamson's Robin. absolutely loved it.
I loved it.
Basically, he enters this like Lazarus competition to the death. I know there's a word for it. You guys, I just read it today, and you know I don't remember words. I didn't take notes.
The Lazarus zone, the Lazarus Island.
Well, yeah, but there's like a word for the competition there, and like the
tournament.
Tournament. Duh.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
I love you, Maddie.
But there's a lot of other key players there as well. It's basically they have chosen like the strongest of the strong, like led by sort of like a League of Assassins sort of deal, and the Earth Mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Mother Soul
probably.
Mother?
I'm not worried about her.
Yeah.
Ravager's there. Connor Hawk, which I'm so excited to see. And some other people I don't care about.
Flatline was cute.
Oh, never mind. I loved Flatline.
She was very cute.
I was thinking about previous people that have existed, but absolutely 100% loved Flatline. So basically they're going to a big fight, and really like they're all there for different reasons. Ravager's there to figure out who this person that kind of looks like her is, whose name I already forgot. I'm so sorry.
It didn't
Guys,
matter.
I read things.
He sucked, so.
There's a lot of people. Robin is there. Damien's there to kind of learn the truth about his mom, because his grandfather, Ra's al Ghul, and his mom, Talia al Ghul, had hidden something from him relating to this tournament. He's there to kind of figure out what's happening, and also dealing with the passing of Alfred. Spoiler alert, it happened a while back.
It happened a long time ago. It's okay.
So he's dealing with that, and he goes completely off the grid to deal with this. Connor's there because he's basically been taken in by the League of Assassins. He's doing his own thing there with the intention of doing some other stuff. And Flatline's there because she's just there. She's learning how to live.
Jinx. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the quick like what's happening. We will get into spoilers later, but let's go ahead and jump into it. I think there's a lot of things to start with, but I guess we can kind of start with the beginning of like your first thoughts about and like impressions of the characters. The beginning. Is this the new Robin? Yeah, well, the youngest, so Damien.
This is Damien, yeah, the edgiest of the boys.
Yeah, so this is Bruce's actual biological son with Talia al Ghul. So he was raised by her, by assassins. He's got demon blood, and then came to Batman later. I do recommend the Batman and Robin run, like it's in the omnibus. It's really good.
It's very good.
So I talked enough, Maple. Let's jump into it. First thoughts about these characters and things, and then we can kind of dig into the emotional trauma.
Yeah, well, so something me and Maddie talk about often is how much we love the Bat family, and there were so many good moments of this. Like there were even a few moments of Nightwing and Damien, which I love because Nightwing is my baby boy. But just seeing all the Robins, like there was an instance, and this is gonna be a spoiler, but I love it, where you have Jason Todd. And he's like, you're not going to beat me. And the way that Damien beats him is by like hugging him. And it's so sweet. And it was honestly like such a fun ride. I started it at 4 and ended it at 5 because I definitely was good and read before the show. But I thought it was really good. I love Damien. He's such a little shit. And I say that with so much love and affection. And I don't know, like there was so much like sibling energy between him and Ravager, and just it was good. Normally I have to take a break, but like I flashed through the whole thing.
Oh, very easy read. And I think part of that is the art as well. I thought the art it felt really modern and fun and like dynamic. And same with like the colors. I think that also helped to really set me in. Like this feels really cool, and like the action moves quickly, and the way it was set up. Because you and I, we both come from like reading manga as well, growing up and watching anime. So tournaments can give me a little bit of a PTSD. I say like a joking, not serious way, but I hate tournaments if it's not the Mortal Kombat movie because they go on for too long. But it was really quick. And
it was
fun
quick, yeah.
To read through. And a lot of death, which I thought was kind of fun, honestly.
Yeah, I liked the the reincarnation bit and how spoilers, Damien dies the first time within the first couple of pages.
Yeah.
And that was really cool because he goes through this journey of being like very, very stereotypical journey of being like, I already know everything I need to being like, okay, I need to rely on others, which was very sweet. So
yeah, so on this island, so basically something has happened with the Lazarus Pit. And it's kind of infected the island. And people that die there just get kind of like instantly resurrected. I can words, thank you.
You're doing great.
And how they have it set up is that you can die as many times as you do before the tournament starts, and then you have 3.
Yeah.
The third death is final. And once I thought it was an interesting mechanic for this because they don't start the tournament until everyone dies at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that this crew is just gonna happen. They're just gonna do it.
Everybody has to.
Maddie talked pretty one day, when they I will say I'm out of my Ritalin, so this is unfiltered me.
I forgot to take my medicine yesterday, so this is me without medicine today. But oh my god, your camera zoomed in for a second. So,
but I really liked the way it was set up, and I thought the differences in powers were really interesting. Before we go into more story, I'd love for us to talk a lot about Flatline.
I love her.
I love her design. I don't know, maybe chat can help me if this is the first time we're seeing her. I know that she got her powers from her grandfather. I need some older comic book fans to kind of jump in and tell me if he was somebody before.
But he was a serial killer.
Well, she said he was a serial killer. He just did, I guess he was, but he used his powers to do bad things for bad people.
That's right.
So she is able, getting from her grandfather to, once people die, absorb their kind of like skills if she's in close proximity to them and their death wasn't too long ago. The same way her grandfather did. So once he passed, all of that came flooding into her. And he kind of also spoke to her as well, kind of explained it.
Yeah.
And kind of just went out on her own because her family, after seeing her skills, was like, whoa, bye. Immediately,
like, disown. I don't want you. Yeah.
So she went to go talk to, Death Man?
Okay, Skull Death Man, right?
Skull Death Man.
Skull Death Man.
Is this a real guy that has been in comics a long time?
I don't know. They talked about it very seriously, but every time his name popped up, I kept giggling because I was like, "Really? Is this a real person?"
He's got to be just like a poor man's Dead Man, because Dead Man I love Dead Man. I'm all about Dead Man. And Skull Death Man, what a chump! What a dork!
Is she a new character? We don't know, but I love her. That was my question.
I think if you like Harley, I think you'll like Flatline. I hope Flatline is in everything forever from now on because I love her.
She gave very Harley Quinn, very Jinx energy, but still being very grounded, which was really nice. It wasn't, I'm going to be manic the entire time, which was cute.
Because they could have done that.
Yeah.
And then she and Damien kind of have like a potential thing, which is cute. And everyone kind of jokes them the whole time, like, oh, are you guys flirting? Yeah. Even though within their first meeting, Damien shows up, like you said. Yeah. And it's like, who wants to fight me? I'm Robin, what's up? And she fights him and then just rips his heart out.
Yeah.
Because that's her move.
That's her thing, is she just rips hearts out.
But they hit it off. And they also like manga. They have a shared interest in manga. So throughout the book,
he likes shoujo manga, you guys.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I love that. It's so cute of him to have. I really appreciate when comic creators give a little more sides to a character than I asked for, because they didn't have to do any of that.
No,
but it made him so endearing and so interesting to me. Because Damien's a little shit. That's his deal, right? But he has a little bit of a softness, but overall he's a little shit. He's overly confident, cocky. But to see him just like taking breaks on rooftops to read this manga that is very Rumiko Takahashi inspired.
Yes,
very Ranma 1/2 style.
Oh my
set in like a high school, these like school rivals, they're also in love with each other.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's very cute. And the
So
art
cute.
style difference was so cool too, because it flashes between him reading it and not. And other characters, I don't think there was any characters. There were people teasing him about it, but nobody was like putting him down. It was not a like, oh, this is not masculine, which we need to see more of in comics too. But and him and Flatline bonded about it too, because she's like, I love it. I was like, good.
It's so great. And then also, I guess we should talk about Connor Hawke.
Yes.
I love Connor Hawke.
He's a
Of
good boy.
course, I'm an Arrow girl till I die because I like Roy Harper. But I never got a lot of Connor Hawke before, like bits and pieces, when I was reading like main Green Arrow things. And I've been really excited to read more of him in his current state because of all the news that's come up around him. I loved him. I want to read more Connor Hawke. I want to see where he's going, what he's doing. If anyone has any recommendations in the chat, I liked his style a lot. I thought he was really cool.
Yeah, I thought he was Diane.
I have many. Listen, Wonder Woman's my wife, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Roy's my husband. As far as like me as a comic book wife, just consider me polyamorous in that respect because I gotta have Diana and Donna and Yara Flor.
Absolutely.
And Catwoman. There's a lot.
You gotta love them. You gotta love them.
And with men, Roy Harper. I'm a simple woman.
Listen, that's me with Nightwing. I'm like, all right, everybody else, that's fine. But Dick Grayson.
Oh, thank you. It's weird to say woke NATO instead of Clark NATO, but I like both. Flatname is super new. She was introduced in the backup. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you commented on the last video.
Oh.
Honestly,
oh man,
I'm glad you said this because I just read the new webtoon today that just dropped.
Oh, I haven't yet.
And her hair is lighter on the edges, like mine is.
Yeah.
And I was like,
do it.
I
love Zatanna. She is one of my favorites too.
Where does your husband fit? He just he's not like me. He's not horny on man like me. He's just like
he's just gonna sit on the couch. Yeah, exactly.
He just wants to watch hockey.
He does. Yeah.
Sorry, I just jumped in it.
No, you're fine.
What do you think about Connor? Because you've read some like Arrowverse related things.
Yeah, and I liked him a lot. So I'm a big Black Canary fan too, and I loved this take too because Green Arrow is always, I mean, he's very Batman adjacent in that he is just a rich playboy in that regard, and no, I liked him a lot. There's a scene where him and Damian are talking about their dad's interests. About
it's so good. I wish I had a picture up. I wish I had the physical.
There's
keep going.
Yeah. So like Connor's just like, yeah, my dad and fishnets. And then Damien's like, yeah, my dad and leather. So much leather. And it's very good. And it was an interesting parallel seeing Connor versus Damien, who's been through it and is now kind of getting past the league and thinking for himself, whereas Connor is kind of conflicted, trying to figure out what he wants to do. And I thought that was really cool.
They both still want to do things all by themselves.
Yeah, they do.
But I love that back and forth because, I guess it's their first time meeting. I'm not sure exactly what's happened with Connor right now, if he disappeared like because of timey-wimey universe stuff or whatever. But he was like, Dave was like, oh, did your dad, not find you until later in life? He's like, worse. He was there the day I was born, hugged me, and then left.
Yes.
And that's true. That's canon.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, God, that's so sad. Does your dad have a cave? Well, he used to. Does he have, like, named vehicles? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yes. Sorry, I just saw Kenneth. White Canary, Sarah Lance is everything. I love her.
And definitely White Canary over her sister. I can't handle her.
No.
I do like Roy Harper. The reason why because of Roy Harper on the TV show, it led me to Roy Harper in the comic books. He does not fit with my vision of Roy Harper now, but I appreciate him for bringing me to my man now.
Yeah, do it.
But I appreciate him.
Yeah, you start somewhere.
He's alive. Roy's alive. So that's something.
What's he doing? He's alive.
He's a Black Lantern.
Oh yeah.
His daughter's alive and working with Catwoman. That's all I know. I haven't read much into it besides reading Infinite Crisis. So I don't know where he is now. He showed up in some Teen Titans Academy things, which was pretty fun. They named the school after him. There's some jokes like, "Oh, you're not dead." This is kind of pointless, but it's very cool. Robin is definitely Williamson's best work post-Flash up until Shadow War, which was a mess. He's doing too much with Dark Crisis and all the other books he's doing right now, and you can tell. That's too bad because I loved
this. I loved this. It was something me and Maddie talk about all the time, where it was the right amount of action and wholesome moments.
Absolutely.
Like once again, there's this scene where Ravager takes Damien. She's like, "Okay, you've been taught to fight, but you haven't been taught to have fun." And you see all the villains who just had killed each other, like the same day, just chilling and hanging out and being normal people. And like, it was such a good pace. It never felt out of place anywhere. And it was very nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I love that because he shows up because, Damien's just been talking to Alfred in his head. And so I'm not sure if that's in his head or if that's actually spirit of Alfred talking to him. I'm gonna sound like I'm a weird like spiritualist right now. Like I actually believe that is Alfred's spirit talking to him.
I think so. Yeah.
But he's like, Master Damien, like you've got to make friends. You got to figure this out for you. And he goes and he does. I love this like mentoring back and forth throughout.
Yeah.
I think it's so sweet because at first I didn't realize. I thought he was just like having that was his guilt or something.
Yeah.
But it was really sweet throughout, especially when things are going really bad towards the end.
Yeah.
And Alfred has that talk with him, and he talks about how, Batman first found his symbol. And we see the visions of like him looking, sees the bat, because he's like, it didn't always work for him, and sometimes he'd fail. And he didn't think it'd be worth it, but he had that symbol, and that's what tied him there. And then that's when he chose the bat, but that's not the real symbol. It was the bell,
right?
As in Alfred's bell,
because Alfred's bell.
He's like, because he finally learned how to ask for help.
Yeah,
that's when it really worked. And I was like,
"It's fine,
bitch."
How dare you?
Exactly. That's how I've described the Bat family and Batman.
That's how the Bat family. Well, because you see in this too, in the beginning, Bruce is in such a panic. He, which we need to see more of. But you have Bruce Wayne, and he's like, "I don't know where he is. I know we'll find him, but I don't know where he is." And he just sends the rest of his kids out to go find it, and they do. They find him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they also are like, "We got to go let him do his thing." And
such good brothers,
and they're such good brothers and sisters, and it's so sweet. And I will not get over the Dick Grayson saying, you were my Robin first, and then giving him the baton that Alfred gave him. And I was like, it's fine, everything's fine.
Matt said, I would love to see what you all think of the 90s series of Robin. Well, we can add that for me, Maple, next.
Absolutely. I will read any Robin.
Damien did not like him at first, but grew to love it because of Super Sons. I hard agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess Matt said thought the same. Have gotten to like Damien, though he really grew on me. I very much agree.
Well, I think Damien was the first Robin that felt like an angsty, shitty little preteen. And when you see that, you're like, well, this doesn't belong. And like, as you progress, and writers have done this good job of him learning, you're like, all right, he's becoming a little less of a little shit and a little bit more mature now, which is nice.
Yeah. He reminds me a lot of Five from Umbrella Academy, the show.
Yes, exactly.
That kind of attitude. And I really like that about him. Mm-hmm. Meow Neon says, hey, Maple, you probably know me as Casfall.
Hi, Casfall!
Hi. Yeah, we can talk about Damien's grandma. Let's talk about Damien's family in this book.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Number 1, let's start with how hot Ra's al Ghul is.
I'm so glad! I immediately was like, oh my God. Is this who I am? And then it showed that shot of like him looking menacingly, and I was like, okay, he looks stupid, but now...
Yeah, that's how he looked before. So we get to this point where Connor Hawke throws Robin throws Damien off a cliff by instruction of League of Assassins, with the intention of hurting him really bad, but not killing him because he'd be revived. He ends up being saved by Ra's al Ghul, who's nearby, who's just meditating. He's grown his hair out. He's just chilling. He's a zaddy.
He's so hot.
He's so hot.
hot.
Listen, I don't want to be this person. Okay, I didn't ask.
I do.
This.
I know what I am.
But I really like that back and forth because he's like, "Hey, this is why I've been doing this stuff." It's a very like he just shows up to help him, give him some wisdom, and then he goes on his way.
Yeah, hippie grandfather. He's absolutely hippie.
He's like, I'm retired. I'm living on the beach.
I have this giant dog. It's fine.
Fine. But then we get to Damien's grandma. We learn, spoilers, the lady who's running the tournament, of course, very, very Mortal Kombat. She's gorgeous as hell. So see, you can forgive us now.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And I love what a fun little family he has. And also she does not care about that being her great grandson. She's like,
she doesn't give a crap.
I've got a plan. You're a little snot no shit.
Yeah, I'll kill you. I don't care. I didn't ask for you. I don't know you. Yeah. His grandma is hot. But yeah, and so you have mentions of his mom and dad, but it's definitely a lot more of like you have the weird episode with his grandpa on the island where he's straight up, if Damien was not injured, Ra's al Ghul was like, yeah, you could have killed me right now, but you're hurt, so you ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And then, he finds out about his grandma and stuff. And then at the end, it might have been, was it the annual?
Oh, it's so cool. Sorry.
No, go for it. Go for it, Maddie.
Oh, at the end, when things wrap up and he goes back in time, is that going to get continued?
I hope so. That's why I was looking for more issues.
I love being this excited because it ends with basically, I guess we should not jump around, but the tournament concludes because it's all planned to raise some demonic being out of the Lazarus pit. The Lazarus pit is basically broken into the island. It's infected the island, and now the island is craving death in particular.
Violence. It wants
grow.
Yeah.
And they're doing that. You're creating this like realm of death in order to revive this monster. And the monster wants to combine with Connor Hawke. And Connor's kind of down for this. He's not down for it. He's had this explained to him. He knows this is going to happen. And his intent is to fight everyone, prove he's strong enough to fight this demon by himself, which he can't do. Very Damien of him.
No, yeah, he very much is like, Damien's like, no, we need to do this together after his whole pep talk with his grandpa. Yeah. And then, Connor's just like, no, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to win, and then I'm going to take it down. Everybody's like, no, you're not going to do it. No, you're not.
And so Damien shows up after dying twice. He's like, I can do it this time. He has his talk with, dead Alfred. Takes his blood, puts it on his eye.
And makes the R.
That looked really dumb, but I thought it was funny. So he basically takes blood, puts it on his eyes, and like circles, not a mask.
Just a circle.
Yeah, and then writes R.
R for Robin.
And so he's like, hey, it's the most anime thing I've seen.
Right.
This would happen in Naruto.
He is a shonen protagonist. Yeah, absolutely.
And he does read manga, so of course. So he gets up on the top looking like something. And he's like, hi, I'm Robin, which is great because they always put in the,
Yeah, in big letters.
Put it in the font.
Robin. Yeah. I said the title.
He's like, we need to team together to fight this guy. I know we were all fighting each other, but now we can team up together and we can defeat this. And they're all like, okay. And then they all fight together and they team up and he's giving them orders. Very Nightwing of him.
Very Nightwing of him.
Very leader. Very proud. I mean, he's been leading the Teen Titans. Makes sense. And they all team up together to destroy this. And his great-grandma is pissed.
Rightfully so, yeah.
And he's like, F you, whatever. Wakes up in the past. Meeting Ra's al Ghul when he's on his way to be a physician before he's the Ra's al Ghul we know today.
Oh, it's so cool.
What does it mean?
I know. I want to know.
I need more of this.
I know. Oh, I love it.
Honestly, this made me want to go because I've been behind on DC for a few reasons. I think a lot of people in the chat are similar, but there's a lot of big events in DC. It's been really clogged up and really confusing, and I feel like it lost a lot of its luster it had when Rebirth came out. Right at the beginning, which was fun and exciting,
Yeah.
and it was really hard. But this was so much fun.
This was fun.
And now I'm like, I kind of want to read just everything. Elliot,
Hi,
you
Elliot.
have to read it. Connor Hawk is in it, and he's great.
You would love it, Elliot, actually.
They're best friends.
They're best friends.
They're gonna be best friends.
They're friends because their parents have fetishes and caves. Maybe not the best simplification, but that's all right.
It's fine. Does he not know how bad blood clogs up your pores? He's young.
He's like 14. It's fine.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, can we talk about how hot?
I did too.
Yes, how hot Jason Todd was in this. Because
he always is.
Jason Todd is always hot. That's true.
Maple, if you don't immediately after this catch up on Wayne Family Adventures,
I'm caught up.
Oh, so you read the latest one? Did you cry?
Oh yeah, I did. And this felt so much of the same energy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love that because it was so much Damien teasing his siblings about who they're dating and everything else and everyone being together and
so good. Rebirth was great and brought back a good mixture of stories. Then it just slowly started going away. That's how I felt a lot. Now, granted, that's when I started getting into comic books. And I know that happens for people when things change from when they started. But that really made it rough for me. Also because I just don't like my favorite characters, except for Diana, of course. But when it comes to my Titans,
well, yeah,
I don't care.
Right.
And that makes it hard. Agreed. More Robin and Hawk adventures.
I need it. They were so cute.
I would love that. More of that. Maddie, what did you think of Thor: Love and Thunder? Oh, I thought it could have been gayer.
It could have been gayer.
I liked it. I'm gonna be such a bummer. I know everybody really loved it.
No. What did you think?
Well, I love the book.
Oh, is it based on a book?
Yes, it's amazing. It's it's Jason Aaron's Thor. It's incredible. Okay. It's the best. If you love fantasy, you'll love this. It had me just cry my eyes out. Mm-hmm. And gore is so scary in that. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I will say I think I would have loved it more had I not read it.
And that's fair. I think that is fair.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed gore. I thought Christian Bale did a good job of being funny and scary and this weird combination. I loved that Chris Hemsworth's children, all three, were in the movie, which was really cute. But I mean, that's totally fair. Buff Natalie Portman is amazing. So
I would have liked it better blonde. That's good. Maddie, same. I love Aaron's Thor so much. I couldn't stand the movie. And I loved Ragnarok, you guys. I love bits. I love bits on bits on bits. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked this because I haven't, and this might be a good one for me and Maple to read together because everyone is talking about Tom Taylor's run of Nightwing.
I've heard it's really good and I need to.
I'd like to read it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, I mean, why do book club? Just come back on here.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know who you want on here.
You, my friends. Aww. It's less anxiety inducing if I'm just talking to people I know.
That's true. I know. It's just us. Like I was explaining to my mom earlier. She's like, "So what do you all do?" I'm like, "We just talk about a comic book for like 20 minutes and then just talk about whatever."
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Joe agrees. Joe, you can do it with us. Also, Maple, you get to meet my friend Joe.
I want to meet your friend Joe.
At Gen Con.
Yay! More friends at Gen Con. I'm so pumped. I ordered business cards because I'm running 2 games of Masks and I'm very excited about it. But...
So excited for you. Well, I'm going to be there. But...
You're going to be there for the first one. All right.
Today's the day Dreamer premiered in Son of Kal-El.
Oh, I love Dreamer. I love her.
I love her so much. Well, let's give it our rating, I guess, unless there's something else we want to talk about.
Yeah. No, we just drifted, which happens. That's how it works. So
give it your rating out of 10.
10 out of 10, honestly.
I agree.
Like, and I like a lot of things, but it's hard for me to sit down and read a comic and then not stop. And this was,
Yeah.
it had Mortal Kombat feels, it had friendship, it had Nightwing, so 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had such just like lighthearted fun reading a DC book. Just like this level. It's been a while.
Mhm.
I love this, and I want this energy to be in every teen DC book.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Have you read the Beast Boy run and the Beast Boy and Raven run that came out by Gabriel
Piccolo?
Yes.
No, I haven't yet. I read his Raven run, but I haven't read the other two yet. How'd you like them?
I loved them. Remind
Okay.
me, I own those two, and I can bring them down. You can borrow it.
I mean, next time I come over, I'll just read them.
That's true.
I'll wake up before you do, so just leave them out.
You'll finish it by the time I get up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, Kami Garcia's run, and then Gabriel is the art.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for him though too. But yeah, it's very, very good.
10 has a MILF and a Harley-like character. Sounds like a must-read for me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Harley, we're getting the next season of the show before the
trailer. And guess who's in the trailer?
So much Nightwing.
The Bat Family. I'm so excited.
Oh, also, people watching this, look what Kristen got, or look what Maple got me for my birthday. Look at that. Look how shiny she is.
Yeah, I definitely didn't give any clues on what I could possibly.
And
I love the money
tail
sculpt.
Coming out of the back.
The money sculpt on that is very pretty.
It's my first Bishojo figure. Somehow
I don't know how you had
one. I don't know. Which is crazy because I want so many of them. I want the Stargirl one really bad.
I do too.
Love Stargirl.
I love Stargirl.
You should cosplay Stargirl.
I want to cosplay
your energy.
Stargirl. And the problem is, so Stargirl has a couple of comics, and the one that the show is based on, I cannot get into the art, and
That's very fair. That's very fair, honestly.
Yeah, and it's very sad. But I love Stargirl and everything I see. I want to cosplay her at some point.
You should. I support it.
Listen, I have to do my Nightwing and then also Captain America while you're my Captain Carter cosplay.
100%. Also, are you gonna be like boy Nightwing or like gender swap?
I'm gender swapped.
Okay, well then I'll do Otto Schmidt's version of female Arsenal.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
let's do it.
And I still want Gotham City Sirens group really bad.
Okay.
We just have to figure out who's Poison Ivy, who's Harley Quinn, who's Catwoman.
Don't you want to be Cat?
I can be Catwoman. I already have costumes of hers, but I would be a better Poison Ivy. Let's be real.
Okay, so I would be Harley then. I feel like
I could be either. I don't care.
I don't care. I would be probably either Poison Ivy or Harley. I like Catwoman, but she's not my brand.
Vote in the chat. Who should cosplay Poison
yeah,
Ivy?
who should Maddie cosplay? Harley.
I'm not a good blonde, so that's the one thing I don't.
Yes.
Done.
Yes. All right.
Perfect. I'll be Catwoman.
Elliot as Catwoman, or we Riot.
Oh man, I need to show you guys Elliot in Arsenal because I have that.
It looks good. I don't know why I'm imagining Elliot as Catwoman, but it's just him in like a black sweatshirt and black pants, and then like those fake $2 black cat ears.
No one wants to be Catwoman since the DC going down
debacle. Oh,
that poor thing.
Listen,
heroes don't. That's what DC said. Heroes don't do that. Still my favorite thing ever.
Heroes don't. It's fine.
I wish Jack Knight would show up on Stargirl, but who would we cast? I have no idea. No clue.
Oh. Let me ask you a comic-related question. How are you liking Miss Marvel?
I need to finish the last few.
Okay.
So I liked it. I loved everything I saw so far. Mm-hmm. We're a little bit behind, but I kind of preferred that. I wanted to watch the last bit in a chunk.
Yeah.
But I really liked what was there so far, mostly because I see her, I just think of me.
Right.
At that age, I feel like
us with fan fiction and
it's totally the same.
Yeah.
I really like it. I wish it was more than 6 episodes because I do worry about what the pacing's going to be like with
I
that.
think the pacing's been very
Yeah.
good.
Okay, good.
And they've added so much symbolism to how her final costume is going to be
Yeah.
that it honestly I love it. So I was interested in how you were feeling about it because I've really enjoyed it. Brian's like, it's okay, but also I
Well,
don't
he
think
was
he's
a teenage girl.
right, and I don't think it was really for him, you know? Like
Yeah. Also, I am
No.
listening. I'm just awkwardly looking for a picture of Elliot as
Batman
Arsenal.
can suck toes. Jaden
Write down the
but foot fetish is okay.
The season is a little uneven, but the actress is stellar. I hope that she gets cast for everything forever.
She's so
I think she's
good.
so good.
She's so good.
Like, I'm really impressed. She's so expressive.
I love villains too. That they got every Pakistani Middle Eastern actor that they possibly could right now.
Well,
in
yeah,
there.
oh man, what's her name? She's like a voice actress. She was on Critical
She
Role.
was in Critical Role, and
she's
then
was she Overwatch voice actress?
she's Overwatch too. Yeah, because I saw her and I was like, oh, there she is. She's on Critical Role.
Yeah, when I saw, I'm like, oh, I
Okay.
know this person. Oh man, I can't find it. Okay, all I can find is a picture of him with a whole bunch of other people, but that's okay. That's what I'll show you guys.
Oh no, you didn't like the shows, the MCU shows? I loved Loki, and
I thought I wasn't a big fan of
Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I just thought it could have been a movie.
Well, it felt like a
Personally.
movie. It was really good, but yeah,
it was fine, but I just didn't like
it. The pacing didn't feel like a show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Moon Knight was good too. I liked Moon Knight. It's not for everyone's, but
so I don't know if you can see Elliot in the 4th one, but
yeah,
I did have him dress up as Arsenal because that's what you do.
Yep.
Low key, like
Loki. But
only WandaVision. Loved WandaVision.
I loved WandaVision.
So good.
Truthfully, I liked WandaVision until the very last bit, the last episode, where I felt like
Yeah.
they rushed too much.
That's fair. I think that's fair. I love the history they've been
Yes.
telling about India in 1945. Yeah.
And I hate that I didn't know that before. Like, it's something that, you know, us stupid Americans with
Public
textbooks.
school.
Yeah, but like stuff that I'm like, I wish I knew about that. It's just, yeah.
As a Jew, I hate that they almost completely erased Moon Knight's Judaism. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's complete. And I didn't finish the show either.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because like I thought it was boring. So I was
It
gonna
takes
finish
a
it by
bit to
myself
get
later.
into. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do feel like after reading the comic books, yeah, I don't see why they would leave that out.
Don't need it.
The whole Lost Make You a Monster thing they've done with Wanda is full of problems.
Yeah.
If you can't be a mother, you're a monster. That's what we've learned
They
from Marvel.
they
you
love
guys.
to do that. Listen, Marvel
Come
Marvel
on.
and women, like even Thor Love and Thunder, there were moments there were
Robin fell out of that closet.
but like there were moments even in like Thor Love and Thunder that I was like, this is written by men. Like, and I feel bad, but I'm like, man, okay.
You know, it's how it is.
It is how it is.
Totes off topic. How is Star Trek Strange New Worlds? I don't know because I don't have Paramount Plus.
Do you want to borrow ours?
Yes, because I want to watch all of Star Trek stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm behind. Because I still need to watch like the newest show, at least the season when Tig Notaro shows up because I love her more than anything.
Mm.
And a bunch of other actresses. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a very underrated TV series. It's quite good.
Yes.
I need to finish that.
I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I love Bobby. I love Mockingbird so much, and I wish they used her more. And it was very interesting what they did with her in that, but I was still happy to see representation all the same. So
I love those Mockingbird trades. I don't care. I love a lot of those like 2 trade, 1 trade runs that are like female character led.
Starfire. Yep.
Yeah, that just, you know.
Yeah, I have the Mockingbird traits too. Like,
I really liked them.
They're so
that
good.
have you read Unstoppable Wasp? I'm sure I pushed that on you.
Yes, you had me read it, and I want to own a physical copy.
Wasp,
it's
please.
so cute.
I really hope that with like the way they're setting up whatever Young Avengers is going to be when we have it, there's going to be a new Ant-Man movie. Can you just give me Unstoppable Wasp? Just give me Unstoppable Wasp. You can have her be from a different multiverse where her dad sucks or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me have her.
She's so good.
It's a perfect follow-up to Black Widow because she's like from the same like girl school. Let me have it. Let me have it. And figures and clothes and outfits.
Oh, that's another one. Hawkeye was really good. I liked the Hawkeye series. I'm really worried because I don't want them, like, Haley Steinfeld was perfect as Kate Bishop. And I'm really worried that they're like, all right, we've given them this girl power show that also mostly focused on Clint Barton. So they're happy.
Yeah, let him go.
Let him go.
See him again.
No, we're fine. He had his closure. Let him go, and let's focus on Yelena and Kate. Like, it's fine.
Bye, Kenneth.
Bye.
But yeah, I just hope that we get all the characters together to hang out. Like they have like with that Marvel animated show with Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel and
the
Ghost Spider and Little Everybody.
Yeah,
I want that, but live
and the Falcon.
Action.
Yeah,
and give us Squirrel Girl. I don't care what dudes say about it. Give us Squirrel Girl. I want Squirrel Girl.
I want Squirrel Girl. We need Squirrel Girl in our lives.
And you don't have to take it seriously. Be a big joke. It's fun.
That's fine. People love campy.
Yeah.
This isn't DC. It's
if they fumble the Billy Kaplan casting for the Agatha show, I'm going to be mad. Yeah.
Are they making an Agatha show? I didn't know that.
Interesting choice.
It's an interesting choice.
I feel that way about some Marvel stuff, like also, or like how we're getting like Disney property stuff, like how we're getting the show about the guy in Rogue One. The most boring person in that movie.
Why are we getting that?
I don't know.
There's so many other. It's just interesting that they're like Monica Rambeau is sitting there right for the taking, and that's where you go. Is you go with Agatha?
Omar is fuming at the mouth as we speak about what?
Oh my god.
More Ralph Boner, yes.
Yes, we need more Ralph Boner.
There are people who care about MCU Jewish rep, but they mostly sadly get drowned out of the conversation. I feel that way about a lot of representation for a lot of things.
Yeah, we need more of that rep. If Omar is fuming, it's hard to know because I played werewolf with him at your birthday and he was fuming and screaming for no reason. So
oh, Squirrel Girl. He can get over it.
He can get over it.
Well, he's one of those people that are like, I'm really mad that she killed Thanos, and like, how could she? Like, because it's funny.
Funny.
Let it happen.
So we all agree we edit Omar's face on Squirrel Girl and give him a T-shirt for his birthday.
Yes.
Okay.
100%, and it says Omnibussy on the back.
It
looks like a really poorly put together shirt. Yes.
Oh my god, please.
Hell yes.
Oh my gosh. We have to do it now.
I've got to do this Omnibussy thing as much as I can before like the meme and the joke is completely dead, okay? I only have like 4 months to do this, and then it's over.
Do it.
I'm gonna get a shirt for Gen Con.
This is the part. Good. Listen, Omar's gonna rewatch this VOD and be like, Maple's never allowed on again. And I'll be like, I enable. It's fine.
Can't stop me. I'm going to assume, which one do you think should get an omnibus?
I'd love to see more Tim Drake, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I love my Nightwing, but I know he has a lot out there, especially right now. And with Damian having his moment in the sun.
Yeah, Tim definitely doesn't get as much.
He doesn't get as much. I want to know him. I want to know him and his cute, normal-ass boyfriend. Like, give me that.
Yeah, I would like to too. Oh. And I eventually would like more Red Hood, but with a different person writing it. So whenever that comes back.
Oh, Stephanie cool. Too. I need more spoiler, please.
The Catwoman omnibus is already out of print. Elliot's like, because Elliot heard me laughing. He's like, I don't even know what's happening, but you were laughing so hard because I was crying last night.
Oh my god, I love it.
It was the best. Gotham Academy things. Well, I haven't read Gotham Academy. Are you talking about just like... I did read Gotham Academy. It was a long time ago.
I don't know. Are we just talking about the Gotham people? Who would you date in the Gotham people or the Bat family? I don't know. I feel like I would say
Jason Todd. I
Yeah,
don't want
me
to be
too.
that person. I
I
don't want to sell out. But listen, I love
Yeah.
him.
Listen, Dick Grayson already has his hands full with Coriander
Yeah, and he's a commitment
and
phobe.
with Barbara. Like, no, give me Jason Todd. Give me emotional.
Yeah, yeah. I like him. I think it's like, you can fix him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fun to play in a dating sim. Also Bruce Wayne, because you can also fix him.
Oh no, I can't.
It's the forbidden love.
But Catwoman exists. I can't.
Thruple. I just fixed
she'd
your
be
problem.
into it. Never mind.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, never mind.
If I could be with both of them, I would just be like, I am not pretty enough to be here. But
it's true.
I was about to say Batman doesn't, but I will, and that is not appropriate for the internet. No one tell my family to watch this.
It's fine.
I should not be off my medicine.
You're doing great.
In life.
The people who are mad Squirrel Girl killed Thanos are the same one who seriously wanted Ant-Man to go up Thanos' butt and explode. Didn't they do that on The Boys?
Yeah, but it was up a different orifice.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen The Boys. I only know what Brian tells me. So
that is absolutely fine. Unless you want to do a Watchtower Academy open, dating sims for the whole DCU is open. Well, duh, we're Harper. Well, actually, I'm a girl that's gonna play all the routes, so it doesn't really matter.
Satana?
Yeah.
Satana's one for me. Any of the Wonder Women. Are you kidding me?
Well, except for Cassie. I'm not a Cassie girl.
You don't like Cassie?
No, I don't.
Oh, why?
She's on Amazon.
That's true. She's like an honorary Amazon.
She's like okay, like I'm not into blondes. Like as
so you will never love Supergirl is what I'm hearing.
No, I love her. No, but like it's different.
No. It's a love, not a ooh, hey girl. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Omni Ducky.
Omni Ducky. Do you want to see that Omni Ducky, Maddie?
No, I have read so many books with Cassie because Elliot's right. I have these characters. I'm like, no, I don't like them. I'm never gonna like them.
I can't.
And I'll read one book and it'll change. I like her just fine, but I'm not a super fan.
That's fair.
I just don't.
She's no Donna.
The Wonder Twins movie will be the greatest comic movie ever. Are we getting a Wonder Twins movie?
Are we getting a Wonder Twins movie?
I know we have books. Are we getting a Wonder Twins movie?
We better be. That better not be clickbait because I need that in my life.
You know DC needs to save themselves, and I think that could do it.
Well, the problem is DC makes the same movies, and we want to see more different heroes.
Well, they need to stop casting people that are eventually going to get them canceled, really.
Ezra Miller. Well, and the funny thing is, Brian was reading a really cool fan theory. He's like, okay, go ahead and put the Miller movie out, but then at the end, have him speed back in time and come back, and it's the Flash from the TV series.
I would love that.
I would love that because he's the perfect Flash.
Oh, it got canceled.
Why did they?
Do I like curls on girls? Of course I do.
Oh yeah.
You can't tell by my hair right now, but I have natural curls.
Yeah, my hair is as straight as a board, so I can't.
Marvel makes the same movies, LOL. The DC movies are all completely different from one another. I'll say different and not always a good way. But they did come out a lot better. I think Aquaman was better. Mm-hmm. Shazam was perfect. Wonder Woman, the first movie.
The first
fantastic.
We won't talk about the second one.
1984 was 3 movies packed into one.
They didn't know where they were going.
No.
And they screwed over Kristen Wiig so bad. She acted her heart out in that movie.
I know.
She was such a good cheetah.
They could have dated.
They could have. It looked like it the first 15 minutes.
And listen, my Wonder Woman believes in consent, would not use some random man's body.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
Birds of Prey, except for Cass. I loved Birds of Prey. I went in with very low expectations because I love Birds of Prey in the comics. I have a very specific vision of them. I did have to let that go before watching the movie because it's not them. But I love Birds of Prey.
Well, and I was the same way because I also, like I said earlier, Black Canary is my girl. And I was very nervous, not because of the casting, but because of how the plot was going to have her be. And I was very nervous about it. The actress killed it. Gorgeous. and like everything, I was like, all right, this is a different thing.
1984 would have been such a good movie without Steve Trevor. He's such a nothing character even in the comics. I love Steve Trevor in the comic books.
Trevor.
I just wish it was done differently. And I love Chris Pine. He's the best. So
I love Chris Pine.
New Gods to meow and meow, please. We were supposed to have a New Gods movie. We were gonna have that. I could have had Big Barda and Scott Free, which is the best name for a character. They hate me. They don't want me to have that. The closest I get is to them showing up in like animated movies.
Oh yeah,
or animated shows. Let me have Big Barda, and let me have more Big Barda, Mr. Miracle, because their relationship is so good.
Well, you know, they just don't like DC. the animated DC movies are so incredibly good,
so
good. I love them.
They've been such a treat.
Yeah.
Smartlock! I haven't seen you forever. How are you? We read issues. It's what's on DC Universe. I'm not sure as far as like what trades are out, but we read everything that was on there. So issues 1 through 9 and the annual.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Trevor's the most boring white man ever white manning in comics.
Okay, but that's why I love him, because he's an ally. And like
I see they have the TikTok sound.
Yeah, he just like, he's boring, but he loves Diana, and he knows that she could like break him in half, and he's just like,
it's a good first boyfriend.
It's a good first boyfriend. He's a boy next door.
And then
he's a boy scout. Yeah.
Black Canary, Journey. I always never say her name, but I love her.
Yay! Is she? Really?
I hope so.
Oh, she was so good, and I really liked the Huntress actress too, who did Ramona.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yes.
I'll never forget her name because I'm a huge Scott Pilgrim movie fan.
Yeah. I do love that movie. I don't think I watched it until I dated a guy who was into it, and then I was all in. But
agree, Maddie. Give me Barda and Miracle all day. I would love that. So it's latest series. Yeah, we really liked it.
We loved it. We thought it was very, very good.
Second first guessing funny, you're gay. Make Orion like the most petulant person, LOL, or have Wonder Woman be a launching pad for New Gods. Let me have New Gods. Yeah, I think Wonder Woman would be a great way to bring in.
That'd be a great segue.
I think they pigeonholed her too much with what she was doing. That it would have made more sense to use her as like as you said, like a jumping off point to kind of bring in some more things into the DCU. I'm really excited for Black Adam, though. I think I'm really excited for it. It looks really good. I'm so excited to see Dr. Fate in films.
Yes, I know.
The rest of them, cool, whatever. Dr. Fate.
Oh, I know. As soon as I saw the helmet, I was like, Brian, it's Dr. Fate. Ah!
So excited.
Sorry, that was a lot.
Man, Paul, we can't trust you anymore. Is what you're saying true?
I hope so. I really liked Henry Cavill as a Superman. They did.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Paul. You're cool. No worries. Sexy dad Pierce Brosnan is Doc Fate. Very excited. I will be seated for Black Adam and Blue Beetle. Do you mean you'll be there, right? I don't understand.
Are they making a Blue Beetle movie?
Yeah, they already released a suit.
What?
And we will have Ted Kord as well. So we'll have both Blue Beetles in there. Okay, now, but listen, my one thing, I know, I could ask for anything, you guys, for DC
Booster
movies.
Gold.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what the fans need, okay?
That's what they want, though.
Gold movie. They need a Booster Gold movie. That's what I want.
I know.
Lovable, goofy.
I know.
You know, where he messes up a lot, but secretly, he's the one that has to save the world. No one expects it.
Mm-mm.
You already have the Justice League. Come on.
I know.
Let me have this.
They can't, because then once people have Booster Gold, they'll never let go.
Well, and I'm running out of like years or age of actors. They're gonna age out of being able to play him. Of the people that I think should.
Who do you think should play Booster Gold?
This is gonna be controversial, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it may. I've been saying this for years. Eventually, he's gonna age out of the role, I think. But I really feel like Dax Shepard would be a good Booster Gold.
Okay.
He's been the one I've thought because he's that level of goofy and like overconfident.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be good.
And I say that because all the other like traditionally handsome-looking dudes have already been cast in DC or Marvel roles.
Well, yeah, because
But
you have your
he's the one I'm
tradition.
thinking of.
You have your traditional. Oh, good night, Unstoppable Bar.
Oh, great.
But I mean, you have your traditional like handsome men. Zac Efron. You have. I'm amazed he hasn't been cast in anything.
Oh yeah, Sam.
And what's his name?
Sorry, I'm trying to see myself in.
She's the man. Who was his name? Fuck, I love him. Channing Tatum. Like,
yeah.
And they're not funny, but like they are handsome. So
the Homelander guy would be a decent Booster Gold.
Oh, he would.
It would be really hard to see him in other roles after he's been this, like, to see him as a different superhero. I know he's delightful in person, but
oh my god, he would be a good Kite Man.
Oh damn! Hey,
you know what we need more of, Maddie?
Kite Man.
We need more Kite Man in our life.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Ted Kord, I don't know, because I feel like you've got a lot of options. Oh, you know what? Someone who would be a good Booster Gold or Ted Kord would be Rahul Kohli. Now, listen, I'm trying to get this man in every movie I watch.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, he was in iZombie. He was in words. Shit. Not The Haunting of Hill House. The second one.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the third show that they did. I love him. I want him to play Ezra in Star Wars so bad.
Oh yeah, Channing was supposed to be Gambit, but they canceled the Gambit
and he
movie.
Really wanted to.
And he was perfect because he loves Gambit.
Ooh, I do love Adam Scott, but I don't think I think a younger Adam Scott is Ted Kord, but not now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a different vibe I need, and I'm not sure what it is. I have to like sit on it. Smutlock, I did get every issue, but I haven't read it yet. I've just been waiting until I had it all together. So now that I have, I need to. Haunting of Bly Manor, thank you. Oh man, I'm gonna have to really think about. I would love to do a whole live show where it's just like we all together just live
fan cast. I would love that.
Because I used to have a casting in my head of all the Robins. Because I already had a whole Robin movie planned out in my head.
All right.
Because you started off like, basically, we need to stop over-explaining things to the audience. They don't need to know everything about the superheroes when they come in. We did it with Guardians. We don't need to do it with this. The Robins, you started off kind of similarly to how Charlie's Angels does it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Where they're in the middle of an action scene. They're already fighting, and then you stop.
And you go back.
And you do a quick like little flashback of how they joined very quick.
Mm-hmm.
Have it in like cool font up there, like who they are or whatever.
Ooh, Bill Hader, that would be good.
And then go through like that, and then you have the Robins movie. That's how it should start.
Mm-hmm.
Have them already together, already have the Bat family hanging out, and just have it established. You don't have to do anything else. Your audience will catch up.
Well, and the thing is, you can have solos after. Okay, well then, Bat family has enough shit on their own that they can go and do their own stuff. But when you have a Batman movie and the Bat family, and then you get Daddy Bruce Wayne, that's all we want. We want Daddy Bruce Wayne, and we want good sibling energy. Give us that.
Yeah.
And Oracle.
And then you zoom out, right? Because you zoom out, they're fighting. Oh, actually, it's a screen. Someone's watching surveillance footage they saw.
And it zooms out.
And then they're like, how does he keep picking up all these kids? And they can make to catch a predator joke, whatever. I don't know. But like, come on. This is a movie we need.
We do need this. John Hamm. John Hamm would be a good Booster Gold too.
Oh, he could do it.
I could see him as Booster Gold too.
Yeah, because he's just the right fool of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Are
we just pitching movies right now? Give me a Nightwing movie. Jaden, you and I are best friends. Well, the problem is Titans did Nightwing so dirty, and they still did him so dirty, just like they did Corey. I'm not going to go into it. It hurts. But like they're like, no, he has to be dark and gritty like Batman, and that's not Give me Nightwing making friends with the villains and being a good little Boy Scout, but also have to deal with the shit, and he could be a playboy. That's fine. That's who he is. And a dog. Give him his dog.
Him.
No.
Aiden Gallagher from Umbrella Academy, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Hard agree. I don't. We have to make this movie quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was perfect.
All right.
So, sorry, Liz. We should probably go ahead and wrap this up.
Sorry.
No, this is this is what I wanted.
Oh, Hayden, I agree. Sorry, he said don't cast a white boy as Damien.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not who he is.
We need to think on it. Well, think on it next time you're here.
All
this
right.
is your homework until you come back on the show. We read Tom Taylor's Nightwing. Okay.
All right. We'll
we need to do our perfect fan
casting of the Bat family. All right.
Yes.
I'm game.
Everyone, thank you guys so much for hanging out. This has been really fun. I had a great time. I loved reading this. Maple, thank you so much for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Everyone, if you liked her energy at all, you should check out our Twitch channel. It brings me much joy. I don't even really watch Twitch except for you and Rox, and that's it. But check out the link in the description to follow her while she does stuff, because it's great. And sometimes we play stuff together, and then instead of jumping across the platform, she just does a complete stomp, just right down the map in the open spot. And
all the way to the bottom.
All the way to the bottom. Right at the end. We just got there.
We will finish It Takes Two someday.
We got time. We'll do it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me, Maddie.
Thank you for coming. It was great.
Yeah, I always like hanging out. And this is the same exact energy that's just my Twitch channel. It's just people talking about whatever. And sometimes we play games well.
And if she's playing Phasmophobia, you play the scary Phasmophobia ghost
always. And not the fart sound, because they turned it off.
Thank God. It's awful.
They just kept playing the fart sound.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you next time.